What, you don't know me?
Hell no. Yeah.
Hey, I think that's a little.
Oh, you don't sell it?
What's that?
You don't sell it?
Dude, he's not.
Bro.
We're good, bro. No,
him
we're
up,
good.
bro.
I know
No,
you will.
no.
We're good. We're good.
I will
Sorry.
him up,
I
bro.
know you will.
I don't play that
him and pull some of his punches. So you can see, slams him down and instantly knocks out the guy, and instead of pulling his punches, he just starts knocking him out, throwing haymakers non-stop until the guy starts bleeding. And you can see the wrestlers behind, they're shocked. I'm not too sure whether this is part of the entertainment. Look at the guy at the back. They just all start coming up, grabbing him, pulling him away from the knocked out wrestler. You can see it's like bleeding from the corner of his head.
End of discussion. You are a dumb animal that does not belong in society. You have forfeited that right because you have proven yourself as an unevolved human. Go sit in a cage for 30 to 40 years where you belong, you dumb animal. End of discussion. That is attempted murder.
Rampage Jackson's son, Raja Jackson, has landed into major headlines, but not because of his fighting talent. Instead, it's because of a shocking moment during a wrestling skit that went completely wrong. It all started when Raja Jackson was involved in a wrestling skit that was being streamed live. What should have been light entertainment quickly turned serious as viewers saw Raja repeatedly striking and assaulting a young amateur wrestler. Instead of this looking like a staged performance, it looked more like real violence that went way overboard. Fans were shocked at how aggressive Raja was acting, especially since this wasn't inside a professional cage or an official fight.
Him and pull some of his punches. So you can see, slams him down and instantly knocks out the guy, and instead of pulling his punches, he just starts knocking him out, throwing haymakers non-stop until the guy starts bleeding. And you can see the wrestlers behind, they're shocked. I'm not too sure whether this is part of the entertainment. Look at the guy at the back. They just all start coming up, grabbing him, pulling him away from the knocked out wrestler. You can see it's like bleeding from the corner of his head.
One of the first people to speak up about the situation was none other than Chael Sonnen. The former UFC fighter actually took Raja's side and defended his actions. According to Chael, what people were seeing wasn't unexpected because that's exactly how the fight was supposed to look. He argued that viewers misunderstood the point of the skit, saying that Raja was just playing the role of a dominant fighter.
While they were very stiff shots, not what we would call a working shot, it did not appear that Raja had lost his temper. It did not appear that these were being done out of anger. As much as, all right, I'm going to pick you up, I'm going to spin you in a 180, I'm going to bring you down in the middle of the cage, then just like a cage fight, I'm going to land a punch to either side. Whatever's supposed to happen after that.
Chael Sonnen continued to double down on his stance. He explained that people were treating this incident as if it was a real assault when in fact it was supposed to be a gimmick. He compared it directly to the WWE, where wrestlers often get injured because the action is physical, even if scripted.
The action is supposed to look like he turns him in a 180 and slams him down on the back of his head. So then, where you cross that already blurred line, right, which professional wrestling is already the blurred line. Where you cross that is where Jackson actually gets angry. The rest of it, from a physicality and an appearance standpoint, is what you're supposed to do. And sometimes some shots get through. One of the most famous ones that you guys would have seen was Braun Strowman. Brock Lesnar trusted Braun. Braun did a move that was too hard. Brock responded with a real-life punch.
But not everyone was buying Chael's explanation. MMA Guru, a popular voice in fight commentary, furiously disagreed and went off on Raja Jackson. Guru argued that this wasn't entertainment or performance, it was straight-up assault in front of a live audience. He demanded accountability and was fully behind the idea that authorities should take action against Raja.
End of discussion. You are a dumb animal that does not belong in society. You have forfeited that right because you have proven yourself as an unevolved human. Go sit in a cage for 30 to 40 years where you belong, you dumb animal. End of discussion. That is attempted murder.
Sean O'Malley's coach, Tim Welch, also didn't hold back his thoughts. He stood firmly in agreement with MMA Guru, saying that what Raja did was totally uncalled for. Welch stressed that this wasn't just part of a show, it was an assault that crossed every line of professionalism. According to him, no matter who your father is or how much potential you have, there are rules and Raja broke them in front of the whole world.
The kid's blacked out. The kid's blacked out, and I think his goal right there was to murder. Maybe not. Maybe not. Blacked out, maybe he doesn't know what he's doing, but he damn near killed the man. That's crazy. He's got to get some punishment for this. There's just going to be no excuse. He's going to probably go away for a long while, especially on stream. He's on stream and he said 50 subs for a KO.
50 subs, knock him out. 50 subs.
It's crazy the guy didn't die from the slam in general.
Chael Sonnen, though, wasn't done defending Raja. He brought up what happened backstage before the event when Psycho Stu, another performer, suddenly burst a beer can over Raja's head. Chael argued that if people wanted to talk about wrongdoing, then Stu's actions had to be mentioned too. In Chael's eyes, Raja's aggression came from being disrespected, and it wasn't just a random act.
What, you don't know me?
Hell no. Yeah.
Hey, I think that's a little.
Oh, you don't sell it?
What's that?
You don't sell it?
Dude, he's not.
Bro.
We're good, bro.
Fuck
No,
him
we're
up,
good.
bro.
I know
No,
you will.
no.
We're good. We're good.
I will
Sorry.
f him up,
I
bro.
know you will.
I don't play that shit.
Chael also pointed out that Raja wasn't a regular worker in the pro wrestling business, so expecting him to react calmly after being embarrassed with a beer attack was unrealistic. Sonnen emphasized that most people would have snapped in a similar situation, especially on camera in front of an audience.
Working out their spots. Rampage Jackson is back there. It appears as though this is where Psycho Stu meets him, and Psycho Stu takes a full can of beer and busts it open on the side of Raja's head. The other wrestlers, they don't jump in and pull him apart and break him apart. One of the other wrestlers is informing Stu, hey, this kid, Raja, he's not a worker. Meaning he is not a professional wrestler. He is not part of the show. He is not one of us. He's a dude that's back here and you just broke a bottle over his head. So
to him, this explained why Raja went harder than expected during the skit. However, MMA Guru later fired back by releasing more footage that made Chael's defense look weaker. In this video, Psycho Stu was seen apologizing to Raja for what happened with the beer can before the wrestling match even started. Guru claimed this proved there was no excuse for what Raja did in the ring.
I appreciate it.
This guy, I apologize, man. This is the guy. This is the guy dead on the ground nearly from Rampage Jackson. I apologize, man. Reaches out his hand. Raja says, I appreciate it, man. Listen.
I appreciate it.
I didn't know. I thought you were a worker.
I didn't know. I just thought you were a worker. Psycho Stu thought Raja was a wrestler and that they were setting up a storyline.
Things got even worse for Raja after this because Psycho Stu's fellow worker decided to share his side of the story. He opened up about the trauma of witnessing Raja's violent outburst and admitted that it left him shaken. This revelation meant the situation wasn't just about physical assault anymore, there was also talk of emotional distress.
I still feel pretty broken up over everything, and now I'm just trying to process not just the event, but everything in totality, right? Like I got people messaging me all kinds of nonsense. I know what I said. Oh, I'd fight Rampage if it got Stu's medical bills paid for, and I'd get my ass fucking handed to me. But I wouldn't be the greatest thing for my health either. Let's be real.
Brendan Schwab then weighed in with his own perspective, focusing on the legal side of things. He explained that lawsuits were now a very real possibility, and Raja's entire future as a UFC fighter might depend on how these cases play out. Schwab stressed that one wrong move here could close doors for Raja before his fighting career even begins.
I watched the full live stream and all that. I got nothing.
Oh,
I can't. You can't defend this. I see this. It's so sad. Because he was just getting started, and that all goes away if this veteran pro wrestler decides to press charges. If that pro wrestler goes, this was a bit or this was a work, and he just thought that's how it works. I'm not pressing charges. Raja's still gonna take a lot of heat online, but you're not doing jail time. Then we can figure it out. But if that dude wakes up and somebody's in his ear and goes, dude, you gotta make this dude pay. He has to learn a lesson and he presses charges, it's gonna be tough.
Former UFC champion Aljamain Sterling also expressed his frustration about the whole mess. He said that Raja had everything in his favor, being the son of Rampage Jackson, having natural genetic advantages and being lined up for a promising career, but instead of using those blessings, Raja's reckless behavior may have destroyed his future. Sterling admitted it was disappointing to see so much potential being wasted on actions that could have easily been avoided.
If you have a kid, what do? What was he thinking?
Dude, what was he thinking?
Premeditated. Has he never watched movies and films before to know, like, that is the ultimate nail in the
basically live streamed it.
He doesn't come off like a dumb kid. Oh, now he definitely does, but it's like...
Boxing star Ryan Garcia joined the conversation on social media and made it clear that he wanted strict action. He didn't just call out Raja, but streamers in general, warning that situations like this can get out of control too easily. Ryan said that if real punishment isn't handed down, incidents like this will continue to happen. His message went viral, with many fans agreeing that big names need to set the right example. KSI was also interviewed about the controversy and he didn't hold back either. He called the incident horrible and said it was especially disappointing coming from the son of such a decorated UFC legend. He suggested that if someone in Raja's position can control himself, then serious consequences must follow.
And, you know, I think I saw clips of beforehand where the guy or one of the guys was saying, oh, you know, you got to get your receipt on this guy because he hit him with a can, or he hit Raja with a can. But then I saw that they apologized, so I was like, I'm very confused. And then come to find out that, yeah, he just lost control. So, yeah, not a good look. Not a good look at all.
At first, Rampage Jackson stayed quiet while the storm unfolded online, but eventually, he broke his silence and admitted that he did not condone his son's actions. Rampage said that if authorities wanted to take action, then justice should be allowed to run its course. While this showed he wasn't defending Raja's mistake, it also revealed how painful the situation was for him as a father to see his son in this position.
You know, it's hard for me to talk about it. I feel bad about what happened to Psycho Stu. I don't condone what my son did. Very, very unfortunate. I'm gonna let justice, you know, play out, take its course. Psycho Stu and his family had to see that. I just wish I could have been there, but I couldn't. Shit is wild. See a lot of people editing stupid shit for clicks. You know, that's not fair. A lot of racist people showing their true colors and stuff. I'm not, you know, taking up for my son or anything like that. I'm just telling you guys, I'm doing what any father would do. Hopefully one day I can meet Psycho Stu and shake his hand and have a man-to-man with him. I'm just gonna try to like get back to being myself. I was learning what went on at the same rate as everybody else. I hope Psycho Stu can forgive me, myself, as a dad for not understanding everything, you know what I'm saying?
Later, Rampage opened up even more, saying that while his son's actions were wrong, the hate he himself was receiving had gone too far. He revealed that he had been getting racist abuse and even death threats just for being Raja's father.
How you doing, Mr. Jackson? Anything to say about, and you know, first of all, really sorry. We're really sorry about the whole situation.
I wish I could.
Yeah. I just wanted to see if there was any updates.
All I can say is a lot of racist people give me threats and stuff like that. Like, I'm a puppet master. Calling me a bad father. It's uncalled for.
That's uncalled for. None of this is your fault. It's a. You made your explanation.
Anything I say gets twisted anyway. So.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and turn it on.
No, I hear. Hey, prayers are with you and your family, man. Seriously. No, seriously. Everybody exercise compassion here. Take care, Mr. Jackson.
Finally, Javier Mendez, one of the most respected coaches in MMA, gave a different perspective. He pointed the finger at the referee of the skid, saying that part of the blame fell on him too. According to Mendez, the referee had the duty to stop the match in the moment things got dangerous, and his failure to act made the situation much worse.
Organization. See, this is what I'm trying to get at. In a real fight, in a like competition fight,
yeah,
that's going to be hard because that's the ref's responsibility to protect you.
Yes.
And that's the sticking point here too, because it was the referee's responsibility to protect the wrestlers too. So
was this even sanctioned? I mean, we don't know.
No, I don't think this sanctioned.
It's like an amateur wrestling
It's
thing.
it's an entertainment, so there's no sanction in entertainment, I don't think.
Now the big question is, will Raja recover from this mess, or is his fighting future already over before it started? Only time will tell, but what's clear is that this event has shaken the MMA world. Make sure you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss more updates on this story and other fight news.